We're finally getting more WWE 2K23 stuff, and the cover star got leaked. And it's a picture of no one. Yes, 2K were lazy and just slapped a logo on a box. I deserve to be cancelled for this John Cena joke. Now I know this looks very believable, but let me remind you, these are just rumors. Trust these as much as you trust Vince McMahon's word. Retire my shit. The cover says cross-gen edition, which can actually mean we might get multiple WWE 2K23 covers. I don't necessarily think so. I think the reason John Cena is on the cover is because we're getting a John Cena 2K showcase. This is actually pretty great, although I can't help but see the limitations. One of the biggest John Cena's rivals is CM Punk. Obviously, we are not seeing CM Punk in WWE 2K23. Even if he's gone from AEW, the game was already being made way before that, so that's not possible. But it does mean cool stuff like retro versions of John Cena, probably a retro version of Randy Orton, or a 2009 or 10 version of Randy Orton, a retro version of Triple H, Batista, and of course Edge. I think One Night Stand against Rob Van Dam is going to be pretty awesome to relive. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at Extreme Rules. We're obviously getting that John Cena debut match. You gotta include once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime, his feud against AJ Styles, JBL. So yes, when you look at it, I feel like the majority of the matches are possible, except for one of the best ones, which is, again, CM Punk. So this is all great, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping for an Edge showcase mode, and honestly Edge on the cover, because yes, it's great. It's a safe option, you can't miss. But at the same time, we've already seen it in WWE 2K15. But it does look very professionally done, and that's why I believe it's legit. I've never seen this picture of John Cena before. They were probably shooting a trailer, taking some pictures. It makes sense. And also, you can tell it's real because it looks professional. Whenever you see these custom WWE 2K covers, they look great, they actually look better than this, but at the same time you can tell they're fake. And I'm also glad 2K moved on from this red background. Also, 2K posted this picture right here with the 2K logo, hashtag WWE 2K23, and Mike Straw, who's very trustworthy when it comes to WWE video games. January 28th, San Antonio. Showcase, gameplay, new game mode. Oh yes, please inject that shit into my veins, boy. Slap that on my forehead, tattoo it on my ass. It got weird somewhere in the middle, but you get my idea, right? So when it comes to 2K Showcase mode, it's either going to be Edge, Randy Orton, or John Cena in my opinion. But since John Cena is on the cover, probably, like I've said, don't blame me if it's not true. Well, then we know the answer. John Cena's 2K Showcase mode. Like I've said, a very safe option. John Cena versus Ryback or nothing. We demand Ryback in WWE 2K23. When it comes to gameplay, I can't wait to see what kind of changes we got. I've read that we're not gonna get many changes, but basically a new pin system, and hopefully the gameplay is going to be a bit smoother. And just like I've said many times before, one of the biggest things I want to see in WWE games is these kind of physics. Basically, anything can happen. There's not a set animation for everything. If you get slammed into the ropes, well, you just got slammed into the ropes, deal with it. That's one of the biggest things I want to see in WWE games, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon because it doesn't look clean. Yeah. Anyway, new game mode. That really piqued my interest. What could it possibly be? I don't think we should be very optimistic right here for many reasons. First reason being, new game mode in 2K's mind could be a new match type, because that's what happened in the previous game. They advertised mixed tag team match as if it's the best thing since sliced bread, and I barely even played it. I don't give a shit. It's a match type. It's not a good one. Special guest referee, I'll take it. Still not a game mode. My expectations are not high, but what I would personally love to see is story designer. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I know the potential for content creators and any player really, downloading stories from community creations and basically getting endless content. That's absolutely amazing. Can't wait to recreate wrestling news now, thumbnails and videos. My story in 2K23, everyone gets pregnant with Roman's baby. And now the wrestlers are mad. Roman is mad too. That's a lot of child support. We've seen WWE experimenting with new game modes like 2K Towers, whoever touched that shit, or My Faction, which in my personal opinion is one of the worst game modes we've seen in a WWE video game, and the fact that it's offline basically destroys the whole point of it, right? But that's exactly what we are going to get, either an updated version of this or a brand new game mode that basically includes microtransactions, because gaming in 2023 is absolute dog shit, and when you pay for a game, if you really care about it, if you want, you're gonna pay a lot more than you paid for the actual video game, because that's how gaming is nowadays. So you pay for the game, you want more, you pay more. It sucks. And I think some people are gonna find it entertaining, probably. But I feel like 2K don't necessarily understand wrestling fans. We're not like NBA fans. You know, we don't care about shit like My Team, My Faction. We're hopeless romantics. We like booking shit. We like fantasizing about wrestling. I've said that many times before. And also, I don't necessarily believe we need a new game mode. What we need is an updated version of My GM and, for sakes, Universe mode. When was the last time they touched Universe mode? Yes, last year they slightly slapped the ass and we got Superstar mode, which was very disappointing. But all in all, Universe mode, for a mode that has so much potential, which is basically like GM mode, it sucks. I feel like what we're going to get is 2K, instead of updating what's broken, what sucks, is introducing something new for the sake of advertising the game, which I get from a business standpoint, but at the same time, I just want more shit in GM mode. Mike Straw also said something I've been told about WWE 2K23. Internally, people are really happy and excited with how the game is shaping up. They expect a bigger and better response than 22, which already exceeded expectations. As you guys know, 2K22 was actually very well received, so this is very good news right here. Anyway, we don't need to speculate for much. January 28th is when we are getting some info, and I've heard the game is releasing in March. I believe March 16th or something, I could be wrong. So we're gonna get to touch that game pretty soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.